Okay, so I've just purchased the Fable Kids Leo ×4 stroller wagon. So this is the 4-seater in blueberry. I'm hoping this will be great for the twins and for my toddler who is 3. No doubt my older child will try to sneak in as well. But I'm gonna put it up and have a little look at it and see what we think. Okay, so I've unboxed everything. I have the wagon. I've got to admit, I absolutely love this colour because it's not just kind of plain black, but it's still not the cream ones, which look great but aren't practical when you've got a lot of kids. And then I've got the top canopy here. I've got the wheels to go on, and then I've got the 2 seats, and it comes with a bag. The only thing that's missing that I feel like I could do with at this point is some instructions. Okay, so we've got the wheels on. That was pretty straightforward. Turns out I didn't need instructions for that after all. So I've only put one side of the seat in right now. You see you've got your harnesses, and if you decide not to put the other side in, which is what I'm going to do, there's plenty of room there for napping. I'll probably put some blankets and things like that in. I did have the WonderFold W4 before this, and I sold it. It was very heavy. This feels more lightweight. But quality-wise, I feel like they're comparable. I think the only thing is that in the W4, which I had before, you got a little bit of excess material on these sides here, which allowed you to recline the seats a little bit. But in all honesty, I was really disappointed with that recline. It wasn't a lot. So I don't feel you're actually losing that much. And this is obviously a much cheaper wagon. One of the other things I like is that these rods that attach the canopy to actually clip down, and you can just clip them out and put them up to put your canopy on top, whereas the WonderFold came with like 4 long rods. So I feel like that's much more usable and they don't get in the way so much. So I love that. Yeah, really good. And we've obviously got the handle on here for the pull, as well as your cushion push bar, which I really like. Yeah, so I can't see anything that's really lacking in comparison. And you get a really lovely storage bag here, which just goes in these 2 hooks here, just so that you've got some storage, extra storage space I should say, because you get quite a lot of storage space in these anyway. See if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. So I'll add that on to show you, but I think, yeah, I think quality wise and for the price difference, you know, it's not that much different. I wouldn't be disappointed in this compared to the WonderFold, and it's slightly easier to push, I believe, just because it's lighter, and you've got the pull handle, and you've also got some little bits of storage around here. Oh look, you can open that up so it's got some netting there for, you know, for ventilation. Yeah, I'm really impressed, especially for the price point. So yeah, I think it's a win, but we'll try it on the road tomorrow and see what happens. I told a lie. It did come with instructions. I found them after I put everything together. I've just got back from a 40-minute walk with the kids in the new wagon on a very, very rare hot day in England, so we don't get a lot of hot weather here. And yeah, absolutely loved it. So it was surprisingly easy to maneuver given the size. I haven't took any videos just because I was out and I was busy pushing, but I have got a couple of photos, so I will post those. And even my 6-year-old was in there as well, which was lovely because, well, he hates to walk, but he kind of feels a bit left out if it's kind of the other 3 and not him. So even he got in there as well. So I had all 4 kids in one place, and they really just enjoyed that little ride out. So that was really lovely. It was much easier to push than expected. Love the fact that it had the pull handle on the other side. That makes it a lot easier when you're doing things like going up and down curbs, sorry. I did find that, you know, it's still heavy. It's a big piece of kit, and I think they all are, but it was much easier to push than I expected, and managed to kind of do a really long 40-minute walk and really enjoyed it.
So yeah, in comparison to the WonderFold, because I did have that one before, I found this one actually easier to push. It's obviously a fraction of the price. I feel like the build quality is the same. You haven't got that reclining element of the seats, but on the WonderFold I was a bit disappointed with how far it did recline, because it wasn't actually a very deep recline. So even for my 9-month-old, it wasn't ideal. And I thought I might as well not have any and just let them nap either in the bottom or when we get home. I think WonderFold have now brought out sort of a cheaper wagon that's got no seats, but the backs on that do recline deeply. So I think if you're wanting something that's, you know, specifically for napping, then that's great. And one thing I also really love, and this isn't going to apply to everybody, is I drive a Mercedes van, and I've been able to just put it into the boot of the car without even folding it down, which is obviously amazing, because to fold it down you do have to take the seats out and things like that, but that's with all of them. So yeah, really impressed, and yeah, love it. So I didn't think I'd be a wagon convert, just because last time I came back and sort of had a little bit of a cry that I tried to use when I tried to use the WonderFold. That's an exaggeration, I wasn't crying, I was just really disappointed because I really wanted a wagon and I wanted it to work, and after that I was dead disappointed, so I sold it. And then yeah, got this one, and yeah, absolutely love it. The only thing I would say is that with the WonderFold I did have the boys sitting at the end farthest away from me, so I think that does make it a little bit heavier to push. So maybe it was that, but I did just find it more heavy, more cumbersome. So I don't know, I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried one or both and what you think. But yeah, as a budget wagon, it still looks great, it maneuvers great, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, and the kids loved it too. Okay, so yeah, let me know your thoughts below, and I hope this has been helpful for you. See you later.